Lightning twists into shapes we are never meant to understand.
Look at these. Look at this thing up here. Look at this thing up here. It's up here. It's up here.
Silent objects hover. The sky reveals things from nowhere. And some sights will make you doubt what's real.
Falling out of the sky. Look, that one's just sitting there.
Dare to look up if you're ready.
See, there's another one up here. Look at these. Look at this thing up here. Look at this thing up here. It's up here. It's up here.
One calm afternoon in Maine, a resident stepped outside expecting nothing more than an ordinary quiet day. But the sky wasn't ordinary anymore. A swirling portal-like tier opened high above the tree line, turning the bright daylight into an eerie purple haze that didn't belong to this world. The formation wouldn't stay still. It twisted, folded, and reshaped itself again and again, like something trapped inside was trying to force its way through. They wanted to run, to scream, to look away, yet they stood frozen, because in that moment it felt like reality itself had slipped, and something else had taken notice of us.
There it is. There it is. Holy what is that, yo?
One calm night near Portsmouth, New Hampshire, a resident witnessed something that defied every explanation. An unidentified object hovered silently in the sky, sending one beam of light straight upward into the darkness and another down to the ground, almost as if it were transmitting information between Earth and some distant world far beyond ours. At moments, the object blinked in rapid bursts, sweeping the landscape like a scanner, searching for something or someone. So what was this? A UFO? A classified government project? Comment below and share what you believe.
What the hell?
In Switzerland, a strange blue light appeared in the sky. It started forming an oval shape, almost like a portal. Just as it seemed like someone might emerge from it, the video ended, leaving viewers confused. The unusual light in its mysterious shape raised much speculation. Was it a natural phenomenon? Or was it more? The footage captured the moment of suspense, but the footage ended abruptly, leaving viewers in suspense. People couldn't stop thinking about what might have happened next.
What the hell?
In the dead of night, a security camera recorded an eerie scene. A sudden thunderclap shattered the silence, followed by a crimson burst in the sky that lingered briefly before vanishing. Locals debated explanations, from electrical storms to otherworldly signs. But one thing was certain: this fleeting red glow transformed an ordinary evening into something extraordinary. In the middle of night in California, a family was jolted awake by a strange, electrifying noise. Disoriented but curious, the man grabbed his camera and peered out the window. What he captured was beyond belief. 4 glowing portals suspended in the sky, pulsating with an unsettling hum. The strange phenomenon seemed to distort the air around it, almost as if the atmosphere itself was being manipulated. When the footage surfaced, experts took notice, pointing out anomalies that couldn't be easily dismissed. Some suggested this was evidence of an advanced presence, testing, or monitoring of Earth. What you think? 2024 was a year of UFO showdowns, and one event truly left its mark. Have a look at this. A massive glowing disc hovering over New York Square, right in the heart of the city. Hundreds of stunned onlookers froze in awe as the object moved in ways no aircraft should. Once this footage was uploaded to social media, theories ran wild online, with the speculation of a struggling UFO to an alien invasion. Whatever it was, luck seemed to keep it within sight long enough for countless people to capture the jaw-dropping moment. Proof of another world, or just another mystery of ours. You decide.
Yo, get onto this, lad. It's fucking so...
Last month, a quiet evening in England was shattered by a strange sound outside. A local, curious and a little uneasy, grabs his phone and films the scene. Hovering right above his neighbor's house was a bell-shaped UFO, frantically darting around like it was struggling to stay in control. About the size of a small car, it didn't look like any drone you've ever seen. The footage hit the internet, sparking debates. Skeptics said weird drone, but let's be real, most weren't buying it. Malfunctioning tech or something otherworldly? You tell me.
Yo! Get onto this, lad. It's fucking so.
What could you even say about this one? A man in Florida, chilling in his apartment, felt something off. Restless, he stepped outside for some air, and that's when things got wild. High above, a massive glowing orb lit up the sky. But it wasn't just sitting there. It was shifting and swirling with colorful patterns, almost like some cosmic light show. The sight alone was jaw-dropping. But here's the kicker. He claimed to feel strange vibrations coursing through his body, like some kind of magnetic pulse. Ufologists think it might have been a portal opening. A portal to what, though? That's anyone's guess. Have you ever seen something so strange it messes with your whole sense of reality? That's what happened to this guy in New York. He was filming in broad daylight, right? When he spotted these lights, so bright they practically turned the day into night. The shock in his voice was real, like he couldn't believe what he was seeing. Then as he panned the camera around, and there was another one hovering right on a building. Two of them just hanging out like it's no big deal. Now, I don't know about you, but I can't think of any explanation for that other than a UFO.
If I'm tripping, tell me I'm tripping. What is that?
Yeah, we're falling out of the sky. Look, that one's just sitting there.
A resident in America witnessed a strange sight in the distance. A thick cloud of smoke stayed in the night sky, and surrounding it were numerous fiery orbs or flares, glowing brightly against the darkness. The unusual scene left the witness in awe as the orbs drifted slowly through the sky, casting a weird glow over the area. Despite how clearly the lights could be seen, no one could explain what they were, leaving everyone who saw it wondering about the true cause behind the mysterious display.
Yeah, we're falling out of the sky. Look, that one's just sitting there.
Huge portal residents near Cern, Switzerland, witnessed a bizarre swirling light formation accompanied by eerie sounds. Some speculated it was a scientific experiment gone wrong, while others believed it could be an interdimensional portal opening before their eyes. A woman traveling on the freeway captured a rare and electrifying sight: balls of lightning dancing in the sky. Was this a rare meteorological event, or could it hint at something more supernatural? Ball lightning is one of the most fascinating and elusive natural phenomena. Despite being observed and even recreated in laboratory settings, scientists still don't fully understand how it forms in nature. Interestingly, when reports about ball lightning began surfacing in the 1960s, many scientists dismissed them as mere fiction. Descriptions of ball lightning vary widely. Some witnesses describe it as being the size of a pea, while others claim it can grow to several meters in diameter. What all accounts have in common, though, is that ball lightning is highly unpredictable and dangerous. It has been known to explode unexpectedly, often leaving behind a distinct smell of sulfur. Looking at this phenomenon, it's easy to see why it's considered one of the most mysterious and potentially hazardous occurrences in nature. What do you think? Is this the type of thing you'd want to witness in person? A video surfaced online showing a mysterious fire blazing behind thick clouds at night. Recorded from a helicopter, the fire lit up the entire sky, yet its source remained obscured by the dense cloud cover. The intensity of the light suggested it wasn't an ordinary fire, but rather a sign of a powerful and unusual energy source. Some speculate it could be a UFO or spacecraft emitting energy through the clouds, while others theorize it might be an electromagnetic disturbance manipulating light and energy in the atmosphere. Another possibility is that the fire is the result of an interdimensional experiment, demonstrating how energy or matter behaves under extraordinary conditions.
What the? Do-do-do-do-do.
In 2018, a man from Jackson County captured footage of a peculiar aerial phenomenon, recording an object in the sky with a shape resembling the structure of DNA. This illuminated glowing form was unlike any other UFO sighting, drawing significant attention. The DNA-like structure of the object suggests it could represent something far more advanced than conventional UFOs. Perhaps a form of technology or life beyond human comprehension. The object might even be a living organism, potentially an alien species manifesting in a DNA-like form. Its unusual shape and luminous appearance could be an attempt at communication, a first contact gesture, or a probe.
See, now there's another one up here.
A video shows a UFO hovering peacefully before a cyan. Square-shaped portal materializes above it. The craft swiftly enters the portal, vanishing instantly. Skeptics question if it's advanced CGI, while others ponder extraterrestrial technology. Either way, the footage raises endless questions about what truly transpired. In this footage, something bizarre appeared outside a man's apartment window. A UFO, but this wasn't your typical flying saucer. It had large, unusual bulbs, and above them, something spun like helicopter blades, flickering as if it were attempting to communicate with the stars. Unsurprisingly, viewers were left puzzled. Was this some kind of advanced technology, or simply nature's way of playing tricks? Regardless, it looked like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, leaving everyone to wonder what mysteries might truly be lurking in the skies. Something truly strange happened. A mysterious object appeared in the sky. Was it a UFO? An alien spaceship? Nobody knows for sure, but the sighting has left everyone wondering about it. The glowing lights seemed to pulse and shift. The meteorologist's stunned reaction only made the moment more surreal. As for explanations, theories range from an experimental aircraft to atmospheric phenomena, or maybe something out of this world.
Is this thing?
In the grassy mountains of Canada, a strange light was spotted high in the sky. It had an unusual, elongated shape, unlike anything seen before. Some who saw it couldn't help but think it looked like a portal or a doorway opening to another dimension, or perhaps even to outer space. The sight left many people curious. What could it be? A natural phenomenon, a UFO, or a thing beyond our understanding? With no clear answers, the mysterious light remained a question mark, sparking curiosity and theories. Could it be a sign of a much bigger or just another unexplained sky event? Only time will tell.
Is this thing?
A drone flying over a rural area in Brazil captured a strange sight. A glowing red orb was seen falling from the sky. The orb wasn't just floating, it was following a moving car on a dusty road. As the car sped up, the orb stayed close, almost as if it was chasing the car. The footage showed the glowing sphere moving through the air, its light growing brighter as it hovered just behind the vehicle. Locals whispered theories, with some calling it a demonic entity. Others believed it was an unexplainable phenomenon.
Oh my goodness.
In this video, you might think at first glance that you're seeing angels on the top of the clouds, but guess what? You're actually witnessing a very rare phenomenon known as a crown flash. In this case, you get to see a tornado kind of flash on the top of clouds. It happens when electrical changes in the atmosphere make ice crystals line up and create this stunning display. Isn't that amazing? Well, this rare phenomenon isn't often seen, but when it is, it makes sure to blow our minds.
Oh my goodness.
A UFO was spotted falling toward the Eden Project. This round object emitted a blue trail of light from its lower part as it hovered closer to the ground. It seemed to have a purpose, slowly dropping near large white tents, as if preparing to land. The unusual sight left the public in awe, and rumors quickly spread. People were eagerly waiting for the announcement that they would be allowed to visit and get a closer look at this alien visitor. The landing sparked curiosity and left many wondering about the true nature of the event. UFO caught live. Last night, during a live weather report near Dallas, a short video taken from a hilltop captured a strange event. A glowing blue light was seen rising into the sky, where it formed an orange, portal-like circle above the clouds. The sight was both striking and unexplainable. The video cut off abruptly, offering no details about what happened next or even where it was filmed. Without any context, the footage itself became the focus, leaving viewers captivated by the unusual scene. The brief clip didn't need an explanation. It was enough to spark curiosity all on its own. In Punilla, Argentina, a group of cyclists stopped in shock when they noticed two bright red lights flickering in the night sky. With no aircraft or satellites in the area, the glowing lights remained an unsolved mystery. A local spotted an unusual sight in the sky. It looked like a falling star, blazing brightly as it moved. But just as he thought that the fiery object suddenly split into several smaller lights, each moving in its own direction, the sight left him stunned. Soon he realized this wasn't a falling star at all. It was a group of UFOs. The possibility of alien visitors crossed his mind as he watched the mysterious lights disappear into the distance, and left him with a sight he would never forget. All I wanted was a peaceful night with the soft glow of fire lanterns. But instead, I got this. Captured by a man in a quiet country town in England, this video shows 3 orange fireballs gliding across the sky, changing directions several times and leaving behind a trail of sparkling white light. Some say they might be signs from above. Others think they could be meteorites. Who knows? The sky's full of surprises, and sometimes it's hard to tell what's really going on up there. A video appeared showing a triangle-shaped pyramid on top of a hill, sending out lightning bolts toward people in cars. The scene was both terrifying and surreal, as the lightning seemed to target them directly. The eerie sight left viewers stunned, as it looked too unusual to be anything normal. Many began to believe it was proof of the alien encounters they had only heard about. The mysterious pyramid-like shape and the way it acted suggest it might be a technology from another world. A strange video from Montana showed bizarre shapes levitating in the sky. What made it even more puzzling was that these shapes weren't moving up or down. They simply hovered in place. Locals couldn't quite explain it. Some speculated that the shapes could be a creature from another world, while others believed it was something more natural or man-made. No matter the theory, the footage left everyone wondering, what could it be? The shapes defied all expectations, making the sky above Montana seem like a place where the rules of nature might not always apply. A woman witnessed something astonishing. A towering pillar of light reaching high into the sky. Could it have been a signal from extraterrestrials? Not exactly, but the truth is just as captivating. These light pillars occur when Arctic air cools the atmosphere, causing tiny ice crystals to hover near the ground. Combine that with calm, windless conditions and a bright light source, like streetlights, and you get a breathtaking beam of light refracting upward. This phenomenon is rarely seen outside colder regions like Canada or Alaska, making Thompsonville's sighting a special treat. Who needs aliens when nature can create something this incredible? In Morocco, a strange cloud caused quite a stir as it hovered close to buildings for over an hour. On an otherwise clear day, this single, eerie formation seemed almost out of place, creating a surreal atmosphere. Locals were spooked by the sighting and started speculating about its meaning, with some fearing it was a sign of bad news ahead. This sight was like something out of a sci-fi movie. So low and dense, it felt like you could reach up and touch it. We don't know what caused this odd phenomenon, but whatever it was, it certainly gave people something to talk about for days. This bizarre and mysterious cloud formation appeared in Spain, turning heads and raising questions, stretching across the sky in long, endless lines or columns. These massive clouds seemed to go on forever. The phenomenon was so striking, people couldn't help but wonder, was it a sign of something unusual? While some might think it's a cosmic message, meteorologists suggest it's a rare cloud formation caused by specific atmospheric conditions, like the movement of air masses. Still, it's hard not to feel a little awe when witnessing such an eerie, stunning sight. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. One night in Kenya, a local witnessed a strange sight in the sky above the houses. It looked like something straight out of a movie, a massive flying craft, though its shape was hard to make out in the darkness. What stood out were the white glowing lights surrounding it, forming a belt of bright lights. The craft moved silently through the night, its purpose unclear. Some believed it was a secret alien mission, which would explain why it appeared under the cover of darkness. Even so, one curious observer couldn't help but catch a glimpse of this mysterious craft. Imagine looking up and spotting a group of bright, shiny objects floating across the sky. Sounds straight out of a sci-fi movie, right? Well, that's exactly what happened in Hampshire, when these UFOs were lined up so perfectly that it felt like they were on a mission. But counting them was tricky. They were just too bright. Theories flew as fast as the UFOs themselves. Some speculated they were aliens, while others dismissed them as drones. But what's your take? Space visitors or a human-made light show? Share your guesses below. Just remember, no theory is too wild. In a vast, snowy area, cars came to a standstill as people were drawn to a strange noise coming from the sky. The weird sound of trumpets filled the air, leaving everyone confused and unsure of what they were witnessing. Some of the onlookers even recorded the sounds, unable to believe their ears. Could it be a UFO or spaceship, making the noise as a form of alert or warning? No one could explain it, and the mystery grew deeper as strange sounds echoed across the snowy landscape, making everyone wonder what was happening in the sky above. Before jumping to conclusions about aliens, when you see strange lights in the sky, take a moment to consider the possibility of a missile launch. You'd be surprised how often the two are confused. Back in 2009, a bizarre spiral in Norway sent conspiracy theories into overdrive, with claims of alien activity and wormholes to other dimensions. The reality? It was a failed beluga missile launch, which malfunctioned during its third stage. The spiral effect was caused by exhaust being released sideways, sending the missile into a spin that appeared even more unusual when illuminated by light and clouds. This wasn't the only time such a mix-up occurred. In 2015 and 2017, strange lights were spotted over California, both of which were later attributed to missile launches. The first incident was a naval test firing, while the second was linked to Google testing a new SpaceX satellite. One of the most stunning visuals from such events occurred in 2011, when an ICBM missile launch caused an atmospheric flare. It created a mesmerizing white ring in the darkness, otherworldly in appearance, but entirely explainable. Sometimes the truth really is stranger than fiction. While many strange phenomena in the sky have been explained or debunked, this one has left even experts scratching their heads. Before diving into the possible explanations, take a moment to watch the clip and decide for yourself. What could it be? Strange, isn't it? Naturally, many people's first thought was aliens, but let's rule that out for now. Initially, some astronomers speculated that the explosion resembled a meteorite burning up upon entering the atmosphere. However, meteorites usually appear as white streaks across the sky, and this one didn't. Given the brightness and the sudden nature of the explosion, another theory points to a military event, such as a rocket malfunction or a controlled explosion. However, the Russian military denied any involvement, leaving the mystery unsolved. For now, this peculiar yellow light remains one of those rare sky phenomena that might never be fully explained. What's your take on it? Have you ever heard the saying, "Red sky at night, shepherd's delight; red sky in the morning, shepherd's warning"? While this expression is intriguing, it doesn't help much when the sky stays red all day. You might assume such a surreal sight could only be witnessed on an alien planet, but this video from Brazil proves otherwise. The cause of the blood-red clouds blanketing the sky remains a mystery, as do the strange sounds accompanying them. Some speculate it could be a clever fake, especially since this seems to be the only video of the event circulating online. However, if it's genuine, one possible explanation could be an extreme version of what the UK experienced a few years ago, In that case, a storm carrying dust from Eastern Europe and the Sahara caused sunlight to filter through the atmosphere in a unique way, creating a similar effect. Could the same phenomenon explain Brazil's red sky? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. While weather reports and storm predictions have become incredibly accurate, it might seem like we've uncovered everything there is to know about clouds. But fascinating new cloud types and formations are still being discovered, often resembling scenes from another world. The clouds in this video are commonly referred to as wave clouds, though their official name is asperitas. They were only recognized as a distinct cloud type in 2009, thanks to a dedicated photographer and researcher who spent 30 years documenting their remarkable shapes. If these clouds give off a foreboding or eerie vibe, you're not entirely wrong. They tend to form after thunderstorms. However, despite their stormy appearance, spotting them doesn't always mean a storm is coming. For the best chance of witnessing these awe-inspiring clouds in person, head to the US plains, where they're most commonly observed. This video captures a phenomenon that almost feels believable, but seems just a little too extraordinary to be real. Conspiracy theorists often claim it's a wormhole to another dimension or advanced alien plasma technology. After some research, I couldn't find any alternate angles or sources for this footage, which raises the possibility that it might be fake. But that's for you to decide. Fake or not, the sight strongly resembles a real natural phenomenon. These vertical beams of light form when sunlight reflects off ice crystals in the atmosphere. They're typically different in color and most visible during sunrise or sunset, but their striking appearance could easily be mistaken for something extraterrestrial. However, if you think the first clip seems far more ominous than a sun pillar, there's another phenomenon that might explain it: red sprites. These electrical bursts appear above storm clouds, lasting only a few milliseconds. While much dimmer than lightning, they look absolutely mesmerizing and could easily be mistaken for an alien invasion. What do you think? Could these natural wonders explain what's in the video? In California's skies, something bizarre had everyone buzzing, a figure that seemed to just hang high in the sky, straight up and down. People argued over what they were seeing. Was it a person with their arms sticking out? A superhero cameo? Maybe Iron Man was taking a coffee break? Some claimed it looked like a marshmallow with extra gadgets, while others swore they saw hair. The mystery deepened as it held its position, refusing to budge. Cameras zoomed in, voices grew louder, and confusion hit peak levels. Whether it was a person, a drone, or just a cloud playing dress up, it sure gave everyone a lot to talk about. Recently, a man witnessed a sky straight out of a dramatic painting. Dark red clouds loomed over parts of the city, creating a scene that felt more like a movie set than real life. A local captured this eerie moment on video, and it didn't take long for the footage to spread online, sparking all kinds of theories. Some say it could be connected to recent severe flooding in the area. Maybe the weather had a flair for the dramatic to match the city's challenges? Whatever the reason, that deep red sky definitely gave Valencia a stunning, if slightly unsettling, backdrop for the day.